Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Today I want to talk about some products that influencers supposedly, allegedly swear by. Skincare products that they've been hyping up, they're their holy grails, their ride or dies, like, oh, I can't live without this kind of products, right? And of course this is my own personal opinion, but I'm also going to sprinkle in some kind of like non-biased home truths as well along the way. Of course, skincare is very personal, all skin types are very different, but I hope to give it a more kind of like well-rounded approach to this, less gimmicky, over-exaggerated hype, without those attention-grabbing visual and audio hooks you get over on TikTok. Okay, let's talk about, so I got the products in front of me and some information here. Medicube's PDRN Pink Collagen Capsule Cream. Medicube I have a love-hate relationship with, not hate, but I find a lot of their products to be either fine or quite overhyped, meaning I guess like fine as well. Like I don't think they have a lot of bad products at all, but I think they're very, very good at influencer marketing. So what I will say is their Pink Collagen Capsule Cream is a very lightweight, hydrating, almost like more treatment-focused moisturizer that's kind of targeted to, well, designed to help with things like dullness. And they say sagging skin, but I don't really think it does. Of course, uneven skin tone as well, hydration, it's PDRN, so we're getting that kind of like hydration kind of touch to it. And kind of what sets this cream apart from other creams, well, originally is it's probably one of the more popular capsule creams. You know, those creams you've seen all the influencers put little dots on their face of using way too much. But I actually really enjoy these creams. They use encapsulation technology. In this one, it's like these tiny pink collagen capsules that allegedly keep the active ingredients stable and potent until they're actually applied onto the skin. And then of course, once you massage those collagen capsules onto the skin, they say they burst, they don't. They just rub over and release a concentrated PDRN, collagen, and other hydrating ingredients, which they say, because it's encapsulated, go better directly into the skin. So in here, we have that salmon DNA PDRN, known for barrier support, really, resilience and plumping the skin as well, along with collagen and hyaluronic acid, which again, just work well to hydrate and plump out the skin. We have 5% niacinamide for texture, brightens the skin, helps regulate sebum production, and is good for your skin barrier too. And then of course, that is all part of the clear part of the moisturizer. And what I do like about these moisturizers is that they are a little bit kind of more customizable. If you want a lightweight kind of like morning moisturizer, you take more of that clear gel, like one of the PDRN capsules, and then that makes a nice lightweight, almost like gel cream. If you want deeper moisturization and hydration, you take more of the capsules versus the clear cream, and you get almost like an overnight mask, depending on how many of those little capsules you use. I really enjoy that. A little bit fiddly. It'll be good if it could come in like 2 separate pumps, you know? It's like one pump is the clear, one pump is the pink collagen, and you just kind of do pumps rather than having to, I like it. I do like it. My issue with this cream in particular is that it's just not moisturizing enough. When it initially goes on, it does feel nice and moisturizing. You're like, ooh, like my skin really like enjoys this. Like it feels moisturized and hydrated. And then like an hour later, your skin's feeling tight again. No matter how many of those collagen capsules you've used, it just feels very tight. And this is where I think, especially over on TikTok, the visual of this product has massively taken over influencers' actual opinions on how well this product works in the long run. It's got some great ingredients in which are gonna work for your skin. I just feel like this could have been mixed up into a serum and it could have made a nice lighter weight moisturizing kind of serum, which you then have to moisturize or put sunscreen over. Had no negative effect on my skin other than feeling a little bit drier than usual later down the line. If you are very oily, you might actually enjoy this, like during summer. This is going to be great for me. Going into winter, not so much. I love VT's version of this one. There's just something about it that's a lot more quenching, but also so moisturizing at the same time. Similar kind of ingredients, but the PDRN in here, in the VT one, is actually vegan, derived from ginseng. So technically it's not PDRN, but it does that same hydrating, barrier restoring goodness that PDRN does. So yeah, I think is a nice visual for TikTok. Translating that into the real world though, I don't think it necessarily is the best moisturizer. Oh, let's talk about Glow Recipe's new Prickly Pear Peptide Mucin serum. Full disclosure, I did a sponsored post with them about this over on TikTok, but I also, way before that, did an unsponsored post because I got this. Do I have it here? Yes. I got this as a lab sample before it launched later this year. Oh, it's got dog hair on it. And absolutely love this. You know how much I love the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA Pore Tight Toner. I think this has taken over as my favorite product from Glow Recipe in general. Let's go through what it is. This is a vegan alternative to snail mucin, of course, using prickly pear peptide mucin, they call it, as a nutrient-dense kind of like vegan mucin alternative. It's very bouncy. It's got that stringiness to it, you know, that kind of like mucin feel to it. Oh, where am I going to put this now? Very pale. So it has that same bouncy, kind of like cushiony mucin effect on the skin. It's so hydrating. So of course, unlike traditional snail mucin, it's 100% vegan, but delivers that same kind of like elasticity boosting, soothing benefits without the snails being involved. I didn't know. I feel kind of stupid thinking about it now that collecting snail mucin for some brands was an entirely cruelty-free process. There are some brands who kind of like steam the snails, putting them under stress so that they release this mucin, and that's how they farm it. A lot of brands say that they let snails freely wander around what is essentially like a garden that has nets in it. They let these snails go up the nets and then they collect that mucin. It's just kind of like they're doing their daily business. But what Glow Recipe has mentioned is that some brands may use a kind of like netting with an electric charge going through it, which is very different to just letting snails wander around a net. Like, they left that important part out. So kind of at the base of this formula is 81% prickly pear mucin, which is one of the reasons I love this product. It's super hydrating, and that's kind of that smell that you get. That's the like watermelon-y, cucumber, cactusy smell that a lot of people think is the watermelon smell in this. It's just like plant. It's very cactusy, almost aloe vera like, without that BOE tinge to it, if that makes sense. You have 12 minerals and electrolytes in here too, including magnesium, potassium, calcium, and zinc to restore hydration and balance. 9 vitamins like vitamin C, A, and E to protect, brighten, and nourish the skin. 6 phytochemicals, betalains, which I've never heard of before, flavonoids, carotenoids, phenolic acids, and tannins with antioxidants and protective benefits. 18 amino acids to help maintain elasticity and strengthen the skin barrier. 3 bioactive compounds, essentially like fatty acids and polysaccharides to help restore and support overall skin health. Then beyond the mucin, you have 3% bioactive peptides to help stimulate collagen renewal, improve firmness, refine pores, and smooth texture too. Ectoin works alongside all of that to calm irritation, reinforce the barrier, as well as locking in hydration. It's just insane. What I love about Glow Recipe is when you look at their website, they have very realistic before and afters. And what I mean by that is they're not photoshopped. They're realistic in the sense that you kind of like look at it and you're like, oh my God, yeah, I can see a difference. Like, there's a noticeable difference. I'm not quite sure what it is until you start kind of like really looking and you're like, oh my God, like the fine lines are more plumped, the skin tone's more even, the skin looks tighter. So you can go and look at the before and afters on the website for yourself. But they say it's clinically proven to increase density and strengthen the skin's supportive structures, leaving you more glowy and even. And it's fragrance free as well. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's worth the hype that it's already getting. Is an amazing hydrating skincare product that I just feel goes so many steps further than your average hyaluronic acid serum, PDRN hydrating serum. You know, it's so much more. Oh, this is a new one for me. This is the April Skin TXA, which is tranexamic acid, niacinamide 99 deep cleanser. And I've seen this because it's such a unique kind of like pink bubblegum textured cleanser that doubles as both a daily face wash and a wash off mask. It's one of those 2-in-1. They describe it as chewy mochi-like formula, which all the brands call their clay cleansers, mask cleansers like. They say it clings to pores, lifting away stubborn blackheads, makeup, and impurities, while refining skin texture for a smoother, clearer complexion. I'm not sure that's how cleansers work. I'm not sure how this cleanser actually works in any way. I don't think your cleanser is a sticker that can lift things away. But we do have 99% pure tranexamic acid in here, which they say is a powerful yet low irritating ingredient for toning care, helping to reduce hyperpigmentation, brighten uneven skin tone, and improve clarity. Now, there is some kind of like in the cosmetic chemistry industry about how effective tranexamic acid actually is at helping improve the appearance of uneven skin tone. I've personally used it in the past and found it very effective. Could that be because of what it was formulated with though, rather than the tranexamic acid itself, quite possibly. Niacinamide, why not? It's in everything, along with ceramides in here, of course, to help protect your skin barrier and strengthen it too. Hyaluronic acid, glycerin, the usual. So yeah, I've been using this for maybe like 2 weeks now. It's fine. It's fine. Again, this is one of those products, and I feel like this is the new wave of skincare, right? It can't just be an effective skincare product. There has to be something visually appealing about it that can make it go viral online. And this is one of those things where it's like, let's just do this like bubblegum texture and say it's lifting shit out of your skin. Again, it's not bad. It's not bad in any way. Does my skin look clearer after? Yes, but I feel more so because I've just cleansed. You know, whenever you cleanse, your skin always looks much smoother and it always looks more even, mainly because you just washed away all those surface oils and stuff. So I wouldn't say this is particularly great at decongesting pores in any way. My skin didn't feel tight after, but it didn't also feel well moisturized or cared for in any way. It just felt like a very average cleanser, which is fine. It's going to do the job it needs to do. I do love these cleansers, including this one, as a clay mask alternative though. I feel like you get the clay mask benefits of that kind of like instant smaller looking pores because all your excess sebum has been lifted away or sucked up, more even looking skin without the tightness. And I feel like that's what these cleanser to mask to cleanser cleansers are good for. So yeah, is it the worst? No. Is it the best? No. If you finish your cleanser, should you buy it? If you want to, give it a go. It's not going to be bad. As a daily use to maybe potentially help even your skin tone, it could be good. I've not seen a lot of results on TikTok of people actually showing before and afters with long-term use. It's mainly been visual hooks of people doing this stringy stuff, which I like too, but you know. Oh my God, I've gone on a whole rant about this product before, not this product, but this type of product before, gommage pills. If you do not follow me on TikTok, let me talk about this product. This is the Dr. Melaxin Pill Shot Exfoliant, the white rice ampoule. There's a black version as well. This is going viral on TikTok because people are saying those white bits that you see from the gommage pill is your dead skin, which we know it isn't. Technically, there will be dead skin cells within those pieces of white that are peeling up, but that isn't skin peeling away, and that's how people are selling this on TikTok Shop. And to prove that it is peeling skin, people are like exfoliating on strawberries and bits of fruit, and they're putting Sharpie on their face and it's rubbing away. How gommage pills work is they use cellulose or carbomer or other ingredients, I can't remember, to bind to surface level dirt and excess sebum, ink on top of your skin, and it uses that, and yes, some dead skin cells too, to ball up into these balls. That's what the product's supposed to do, right? They're not trying to trick you into thinking it's dead skin. They never said it's dead skin. It's supposed to ball up. It's then those balls of cellulose, carbomer, sebum, etc. that then gently physically exfoliates your skin. The Dr. Melaxin Pill Shot actually has chemical exfoliants in too, so you are getting a bit of chemical exfoliant along the way too. I did an experiment, which I will play my TikToks here so you can see the whole journey I went through of doing this on a glove. Now, the whole point of this experiment was to show that this is a powdered glove. What this Dr. Melaxin Pill Shot is going to do is go on the glove, pick up that powder, and it's going to start balling up. And you can see it's not dead skin because that glove isn't made of skin, it's not peeling away skin. But people were still confused. They were like, oh, the glove's dirty, etc., etc. And it's like, yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to mimic skin so that you can see that that white isn't peeling away skin. That's all I was trying to say. And people were furious with me. People were getting so angry, saying like how I didn't like people like making an income online, stuff like that. But all I was trying to prove is that these TikTok sellers are exaggerating the claims of these products, pretending that it's whiteheads and blackheads being pulled out of the skin in order to sell this product. They are lying to sell product. People are also like, well, I used it once and then I washed it away and then I used it again and there was nothing peeling up. So it must be dead skin. I'm like, no, nothing's peeling up because you've washed away all that excess sebum and dirt that was on your skin. So it's got nothing to cling onto to ball up. That's all I'm saying. And that's exactly how these products, there's no conspiracy. No one's lying to you. They're gommage pills. That's the way they're supposed to work. It's never supposed to be dead skin. The issue is Dr. Melaxin says it's dead skin, and that's just not true. That's not how these products work. If this was a product and that was dead skin balling up, it would be illegal to remove that much skin if you don't have a license to do so. And when I say there is dead skin cells in those balls, there are dead skin cells to the point that you would see if you were using a physical exfoliant. You don't see them with a naked eye. Let's see what this product actually is. They say it's a gentle yet effective exfoliating treatment designed to clear away dead skin cells, excess sebum, and impurities whilst refining texture and improving radiance. The key ingredients in this being rice bran water, and rice extract to help naturally brighten and smooth the skin, niacinamide, of course. This has AHA, BHA, and PHA in here. So you're kind of targeting oils, texture, tone, hydration all in one. The PHA is doing that a lot more gently. Then they have something called Pentavitin and Lipsum MF base to lock in long-lasting hydration and to prevent dryness and irritation. Now, the claims of this is that it removes whiteheads, blackheads, and dead skin cells. Of course, it's got AHA, BHA, and PHA in. And I think TikTok sellers were taking that information, not being skincare literate, and thinking, oh my God, it immediately clears them out, which it doesn't. It just doesn't. So I think I've gone on long enough. Whilst this product isn't bad, it's being way overhyped and missold on TikTok. As always, I feel like we debunk gommage pills every 6 months or so. The product claims does say it draws out impurities or removes whiteheads and blackheads. However, there is nothing in the ingredient list that can literally suck out or extract debris from the pores. That's not how skincare works. But like I said, AHA, BHA, PHA are going to chemically exfoliate, work inside, outside the pores, and give a visible difference over time. The claim that it can pull out impurities, it's just, it can't happen. Oh, so yeah, I just can't deal with that product anymore. And people just don't fucking listen on TikTok. Like I'm explaining and I say, this is still a decent product. And people are like, so should I bin it? I'm like, no. So let's get into the next one. This is an award winner and it wins awards all the fucking time. This is SKINFOOD's Carotene Calming Water Pads. They are vegan and they're basically designed to instantly soothe your skin. Sensitive, red, overheated, whilst also helping to strengthen the skin barrier. So of course we have carrot seed oil in here and carrot root extract for antioxidants, I guess, help calm irritation, reduce redness, and support recovery. Carotene, known for its protective and anti-inflammatory properties, again, helping to strengthen the skin barrier. And these are all kind of like dripped in like this moisturizing essence in these ultra thick cotton pads that really does cling onto that essence, cling onto your skin, and then moisturizes without having load of like product dripping down your skin. And in this, it's SKINFOOD. So I feel like they always do this with their foodie ingredients, but they use this steaming extraction method, which they say kind of preserves more of the nutrients and actives from carrot ingredients, which I don't know. I think that's a thing, right? I think that's how they extract like medicasside and everything from centella, I believe. Yes, this isn't an exfoliating pad though. This is simply a toner pad. In those thick pads, you can tear apart and make thinner on the skin as well. Yeah, so here's the thing, like I don't love a tone pad anyway. I enjoy them to calm my skin, especially in summer. I love like putting them on my skin and sitting in front of a fan and cooling down my face. And these are nice. These are very nice. They're gonna moisturize your skin more so than anything else, any other moisturizing pad. I don't think so. Not in my experience, no. Like I don't understand why these are such huge award winners. They're good. Buy them. You're gonna like it. But if you've already got your favorite moisturizing toner pads, you're probably gonna like them just as much. Do you know what I mean? I don't see why. I think mainly probably because this is like a legacy brand that has a lot of trust within the industry. I actually thought SKINFOOD went into bankruptcy, like disappeared. I don't know where I got that from. But these are fine. Like they'll suffice. Like I have some, but I don't understand why they're award winners. I find that I get better, if not deeper hydration from just layering up a toner a couple of times. But if you had the time to sit and lounge around with these on your face, great. Would I rush out and buy them because they're an award winner? No. Like if they're on sale on Olive Young or something, definitely get them. Like I saw them on sale and I got a pot of them. They came with like a refill pouch. I was like, why not? For those days when I need a little bit of moisture, maybe. I don't know. That's what happens when there's a bug and I just buy something. But they're fine. What I'm trying to say is that they're good. They're nothing special. I don't think they're worth the award-winning title in comparison to like newer toner pads. But maybe that's why, because they're a staple and you can rely on them. But there are newer and better, if not just as good ones, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I will, of course, link all the products in the description box down below if you want to check them out or not. They're all kind of fine. Let me know what you think about these products in the comments down below. If there's any that you've seen on TikTok that you want my very honest opinions on, let me know and I'll see you next time.